If you're over 40 and not quite sure where your health actually stands right now, this video is 100% for you. In my over 30 years in the health and fitness game, I've always looked for the most concise, the most easy to implement, the most simple to follow through on methods. Things that people can use starting today. No fancy tools, no scans that cost hundreds if not thousands of dollars, no need to buy any device or get hooked up to a machine, get a wearable, or be connected to an app. Just a simple way to get clarity. See, in an age where we can track hundreds of metrics, I'm going to do something radical here. I'm going to ask you to focus on a select few evaluations that take less than 30 minutes and cost almost nothing. Because right now, there's a lot of noise. There's trackers, there's protocols, there's a lot of conflicting advice as to what's important, what's not. Health, especially in your 40s, 50s and beyond, is much less about how things look and more about how things function, what your body can actually do. And today, I'm going to give you 4 simple tests, no equipment, no complexity, 4 evaluations that will give you a tremendous amount of insight into your health, your capacity, and a clear window into what areas you need to best focus on. Highly useful, actionable data that you can get within an hour of watching this video. And just to be clear, this doesn't replace medical advice. I'm a huge advocate of getting regular checkups, blood pressure, blood work, that sort of thing, diagnostics that your physician recommends. And I also want to be clear that I'm not against wearables or any of the more sophisticated testing, provided it's useful for your particular circumstance. What I can tell you with great confidence is that these 4 tests will give you a treasure trove of data, and more importantly, a clear direction of how to improve your health span, and your capacity. And I want to be clear, this is not a pass or fail, this is an orientation. The worst thing you could possibly do right now is close this video down and say, oh, I'd rather not know, or, oh, this is going to be bad, I don't think I want to do this. Stop. Your instinct is valid, and I hear you, but I'm going to ask you to override that and lean into this with a mindset of just gathering important data. So these 4 quick evaluations will give you a clear snapshot of your strength, your engine, and how well your body functions. The first test is the waist to height ratio. This is one of the simplest ways to get a snapshot of your cardiometabolic health. And the only test that you'll do here that requires something a little extra, a soft tape measure. What I'm going to have you do is measure the midpoint between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your hip bones. For most people, this lines up right around the belly button or just above it, but not always exactly. I'm going to get you to stand upright, nice and relaxed, don't suck it in. Wrap a soft tape measure around the waist at that midpoint. Okay, I'm going to get you to keep the tape nice and snug, no digging in, but not loose enough so that there's any gap. You're going to keep it level all the way around, make sure it's not angled, right? Take the measurement after a normal exhalation, not while holding your breath. So once you have that number, you're going to compare it to your height. The general guideline is your waist should be less than half of your height, ideally. Why does this matter? Well, it's about internal health, your fat distribution, especially around the midsection. When you carry too much of it there is a greater long-term risk. If this number is higher than you expected, no need to panic. You can do something about it. All right, second evaluation is the push-up. It's simple, it's familiar, and it's very telling for your strength. It gives you a snapshot of your upper body strength in particular and how you control it. What to look for? Can you perform controlled repetitions? Can you maintain your position? Do you fatigue quickly? Pick a version that matches your strength, incline or floor. There's no such thing as guys push-ups and girls push-ups. Hands under your shoulders, body in a nice straight line, lower in a controlled fashion, and press back up without collapsing, without rushing. You could do it either on an incline, where you do it on a stair or a bench, or on the floor, whatever works best for you. Again, it's not about hitting some perfect number, it's about understanding where your strength currently sits. The third test is the sitting rising test. You're going to sit on the floor and then stand back up, ideally without using your hands or excessive support. Why does this matter? Well, this test reflects a combination of a few different attributes. Number 1, strength. Number 2, mobility. Number 3, balance. And number 4, coordination. So all these things combined are important for healthy aging. If this is difficult, awkward, or you need support, not a problem. These are other things that you can improve on with specific sets of exercises. For your fourth test, we're looking at aerobic capacity, your engine. And you've got two options here. This requires going outside though. One is a brisk 1 mile walk and the other is a 12-minute run, right? So they both can give you valuable data. So whatever you feel more comfortable with in terms of your ability right now. This doesn't need to be complicated. If you've got a track, great. If not, just mark out a mile or set a watch for 12 minutes. Now, here's the important part. If any of these felt harder than you expected, good. I mean, that's the point. Most people avoid testing because they're afraid of what they're going to find out, but that's not you. You are somebody who wants to be as healthy as possible and somebody willing to see where you're at and how you can improve. This is a great first step. So here's how I'd tackle it. Just pick a time during this week, 15 to 20 minutes, and run all 4 tests. Write it down, write down where you're at. That's your baseline, something that you can build off. If you want help turning that baseline into a clear next step, I built a simple readiness assessment. It takes only 3 minutes and it gives you a clear snapshot of where you're standing right now and what to focus on next. So go to the link below and punch in your numbers and get a clear audit on where you're at and how you can take that next healthy step forward. And if you found this valuable, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and if you're really feeling it, smack the notification button too so you don't miss out on anything cool.